St. Albert, Alberta. Population 60,000. This is a upscale bedroom community in Alberta. It's right next to Edmonton. That's what they're known for, the highest taxes in Alberta. How would you like that? You know what locals say? It's worth it. And being more than a bedroom community is their challenge. And their brand is high-end bedroom community because they're right next to Edmonton. And so they decided to become a botanic arts capital. And they did this just last year. And so they started doing murals like this, and this is their new identity. This is the new taglines. They're doing a best of brochure, the best of St. Albert. And, they started, this is what it looks like. This is the look and feel of their brand. So there it is. Cultivate your own masterpiece. And their saying is cultivate life. Cultivate the musician in you. So they played up the garden, the botanic arts with all these different things. Here it is, cultivate the chef in you. Cultivate the kid in you. I mean, I can keep going through this list. Cultivate the gardener in you. And they have these posters all over town. So you walk into the library and you'll see them all up there. They have posters like this, cultivate your dreams in St. Albert. And so they really reinforce it. See, now you'll see them. Now, I just took these like a week ago when I was there. They're all over downtown. Everything they're doing is reinforcing the brand about cultivating life, and it's all around the botanic arts. And then they're spreading it out. And look at this, right in the middle of their downtown, they even have their brand promise there. So that everybody knows what they're about and what they're trying to achieve. And so you'll even see it here. There it is. And by the way, this is a bicycle stand. It's made to look like a leaf. See what it means? So you lock your bike up to that. This is the wayfinding in their downtown. Is that cool or what? And just so they live the brand of the Botanic Arts Capital, they give merchants in downtown some money if they will beautify. And I'll give you one example. This is a coffee shop, Thomas Coffee House. He changed the name, and this is what it looked like. And he said, well, I'll take advantage of that money. So he went from that to that. His sales went up 400%. The mayor said, I can't even get in that place, it's so busy. I took this just last week. He changed the name, but if you notice, see, there's the same windows there. He changed the name, and then he added all that beautification, and it made all the difference in the world. You have to live it. They've won national awards all across Canada for it. It plays up their botanic park that they already had there. Now the restaurants are all doing the healthy living thing. Even their gateway went from this to that. And they have holes. Has anybody here ever heard of Lois Holes, who wrote a whole series of gardening books? And so the whole family had a nursery there. And they thought, you know what, if you're going to have this nursery there, they said, if we're going to be about botanic arts, we want to build something truly spectacular. They spent $130 million and built the largest nursery and the nicest nursery in Canada is now in St. Albert. See these tulips, they all light up at night. By the way, that all collects rainwater from all these windows. It's a LEED certified building. This is what they built there. Because they were known for something, there was a reason to invest. And they do classes, they have people coming from everywhere. It's all about home living. They just opened up a spa there. It's all about life. It's called All About Life, cultivating life. Before that, they were going on grain elevators. So they did the plan, and it worked. And it put them on the map. And it's only a year old, but it has worked big time. I'll give you a couple more real quick, and then we'll take a break. This is Devon, Alberta. Population just 6,500. It's another bedroom community to Edmonton. And there it is, not any different than any other dozens of communities. Is there anything there? And they decided to take their trail system and become the biking capital. Bike Town, Alberta, grab life by the handlebars. So we just presented this to them last week. H.G. Wells famously noted that cycle tracks will abound in utopia. Just 20 minutes from downtown Edmonton, you'll find this very place, featuring nearly 30 kilometers of gear-grinding hills, scenic riverside trails, and flat-out pulse-pounding terrain. Welcome to Alberta's biking utopia, Devon. And I'll just quickly go through some of these that they're doing. Grab life by the handlebars. And you know what? They have billboards like this that are coming in. And they had high school kids got on TSN, they got a $25,000 grant to build a bike park, and the kids did it. Talk about grassroots effort. You know, bookmarks, and on the back of each bookmark has statistics and things about healthy living. You know, this is the best of Devon. Everything fits around the biking brand. You know, the trail guide, all of those kinds of things. You know, and here's what the literature looks like. And they have these pole banners that they're putting up all over town. And here they are, just took that last week. And so there it is. When you drive in town, it says, welcome to Bike Town at every entrance. And so you know what locals did? Look at this. Look at all the pink bicycles they turned into planters. Is that cool or what? It's all about biking. It's putting them on the map. And guess when they started this? Last October. It hasn't even been a year. And that's how powerful it is. These are some of the posters. And I could go on, but you get the idea of the feeling. This is what their wayfinding system is going to look like. This is what their trail marker is going to look like. You know? We had a hard time finding a map of your waterfalls even. And finally, I'll show you this last one, then we'll take a break. Downtown Barrie. You want to know what they're going to do? Population 180,000 in the metro area. Georgian College, kind of rough area. There you go. Claim to fame. Downtown is seen as just a bar scene. They're on the news a lot about the bar scene. You probably have noticed it. And the brand is steer clear. How would you like to live with that? Remember, that's the perception. And so, this is what they want to do. They want to make it eclectic. They want to make it a place to hang out. They want to have vibrant and active, you know, and very cool, hip. This is what they're working on. By the way, you won't see any of this for a couple of years because they have to earn it first. You can't roll it out. And they have one place called the Bohemia. This is their great little coffee shop. This embodies the brand. You know, when you walk in, it's really eclectic. She owns the place. You walk in and it's a mishmash of chairs and tables and everything, and it's just kind of this cool, hip place. Lots of people hang out. It's got free Wi-Fi there, and you know, it's just a fun place. It's got a little balcony back up here, and the place is always packed. And it's the only place I've ever seen where the men's room is identified by a picture of Jesus, and the women's room is by Mary, and it's called Bohemia, you know. But this is what it's going to look like. Uptown Barrie. They're going to call it Uptown Barrie, not just downtown. It's going to be Uptown Barrie, and it's just Dunlop Street if you know downtown Barrie. Unforgettable. Surprise, surprise, just an hour north of Toronto, you find a place that's a little bit indie, a tad bit bohemian, but a heck of a lot of fun, incredible food, 30 restaurants in just a few blocks, amazing fashion boutiques, stunning art, a jaw-dropping waterfront, and unforgettable and absolutely unconventional performances. Only in Uptown Barrie. Check it out at barrieunplugged.com. You know, and so they're doing a whole series of these, and you won't see these for a while because they have to deliver on the promise. They've got a lot of work to do. But if you go in downtown Barrie next week, you'll see wayfinding system in. You will see all kinds of new stuff. You'll see sidewalk cafes. It's starting to turn around. And they just started this a couple months ago. So there you go. Unscripted. They use a lot of unwords, uncustomary. You know, logo gear. So, I want you to repeat after me, then we'll take a break. You ready? I'll say it once, then you say it. I promise to promote only what's truly unique. You ready?
I promise to promote only what's truly unique.
Okay, that was a little bit tame. Let me do the next one. I promise to be different. You ready?
I promise to be different.
Good. I promise not to repeat things other people say. All right, you don't have to repeat it. But I mean it, and that's what we do. We copy everybody else. So, in the end, here you go. You must differentiate Bracebridge from everybody else. You must evoke an emotional response. Wow, I want to go there. And you tell me why we should visit. Don't tell me that you're the heart of or the middle of. Tell me why. And then it needs to be memorable. And include an experience that delivers on the promise. And it's time for a break. So let's take a break, and then we'll talk about you specifically, Bracebridge. Thank you.